This year, our speaker is Lieutenant Colonel Darren Roach. Lieutenant Colonel Roach has built a distinguished career as an information technology specialist in the United States Air Force, serving in the Pentagon and the White House, and traveling to more than 50 countries around the world. After graduating from Saline High School, Darren attended the University of Miami in Florida on an Air Force ROT scholarship. He served on the National Security Council staff during the Clinton administration, and Darren's main role was to make sure that the president had access to key information when on Air Force One, in the motorcade, and traveling abroad. In 1998, he also witnessed history when President Bill Clinton and Ireland's Prime Minister Bertie Ahern affixed their electronic signatures on a binational trade agreement in Dublin, Ireland. This was the first agreement signed electronically by two sovereign nations. His experiences are endless. He is now retired from the military and lives in Miami, Florida with his wife Gloria and their two children, Veronica and Brendan. Please welcome to the podium Lieutenant Colonel Darren Roach.
Members of the board, Superintendent Graydon, Principal Raft, Class Advisor Trainer, the class of 2018, family and friends. It is my distinct honor and privilege to be with you today. Please let me begin by congratulating the class of 2018 on achieving this significant milestone in your life. The great moments in life are times of thanksgiving, times to be grateful for our accomplishments and those who helped us achieve them. I am thankful for my wife Glory and parents Bill and Ruth, who helped me get to this point in my life and are here with us today. I am thankful to the graduation committee, especially Principal David Raft and Class Advisor Chris Trainer, for inviting me back to Saline to join with you in celebrating your accomplishments today. I'm also grateful to finally wear my master's degree regalia after 25 years. I did not go through my own MBA commencement exercises since it was at the same time as Glory and my wedding rehearsal and dinner. So I am glad that you are here for your graduation and hope that you take time to thank your family, teachers, staff, and friends who helped you graduate today. 31 years ago, your principal, class advisor, and I, as well as other members of the Saline High School class of 1987, were sitting in your shoes, ready to celebrate our graduation and eager to begin the next phase of life. It has now been over 3 decades since I graduated Saline High School. I'm in the midst of my 50th trip around the sun. I hope to share with you 3 keys which I have learned in the course of this life journey to help you. Faith, hope, and love. The first key is faith. This faith begins with you. Today we celebrate your accomplishment, your graduation from Saline High School. You did it. Just as Saline High prepared your principal, class advisor, and I am confident it has prepared you for success as you move forward in life. So have faith. When I was a senior at Saline, I wanted to go to the University of Miami. During the 1980s, the Miami Vice television show was very popular, showing the warm weather, the sandy beaches, the flashy clothes and cars, and neon night spots. I thought this would be a great place to go to college. The challenge was the price tag. As a private university, the cost was high, so I didn't see it as a realistic opportunity. I didn't want to get excited about something which didn't seem possible. So I was not even opening the letters I received from Miami. We didn't have email back then. In fact, during spring break my senior year, our family went on a cruise out of Miami, and we took a special flight to see the University of Florida in Gainesville and did not visit the University of Miami. A few weeks later, after spring break, I remember coming home from school and my mom was at the kitchen table holding a letter. She said, "Did you know you received a full tuition, room and board scholarship to the University of Miami through the Air Force ROTC?" My hard work had paid off, but I didn't even realize it. So do not give up on your dreams because they seem unrealistic. Have faith and pursue them. I was so excited to go far away to college, but I recall when my parents dropped me off at the University of Miami. After moving me into the dormitory, when it was time for them to leave, my dad said, "See you at Christmas." Wow, that's when it hit me. I don't know a single person here. What did I get myself into? This was a test of faith also. Believe in or second guess yourself. Time to sink or swim. When life presents you with these moments, believe in yourself, get those arms and legs moving, and swim. Another faith moment occurred after only 1 year on active duty in the Air Force. A position as the officer in charge of the communications team opened in the 480th Intelligence Group. I really wanted to serve in this position as I had studied, at that time, the emerging field of telecommunications management for my master's degree. But I knew my commander in the communications group would not approve of me applying for this position in the intelligence group. So I had a big decision to make. Play it safe or take a leap of faith. I took the leap and was selected for the position. The experience I earned in the 480th helped me as a lieutenant to be selected to serve on the White House National Security Council staff over a more senior captain in my former unit only 18 months later. If I had not taken that leap of faith, my Air Force career would have been vastly different. So when opportunities arise which align with your goals and dreams, go for it and do not be afraid to fail. Unless you are uniquely blessed, you will face adversity in this life. It does not matter if you fall. It matters that you get back up. The Japanese proverb says, fall down 7 times, get up 8. My fellow U alum, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, had $7 in his pocket when he was cut from the Canadian Football League. Now you may know him as one of the most well-known actors, worth over $125 million. He said, "I'm always asked, what's the secret to success? But there are no secrets. Be humble, be hungry, and always be the hardest worker in the room." His advice matches my own life experience. There's no substitute for humility and hard work. Have faith and persevere in your goals and dreams. The second key is hope. Hope is an optimistic state of mind based on an expectation of positive outcomes. Hope inspires a positive attitude, which is a key to success. Enthusiasm is contagious. Think about your experiences at Saline High. Who would you rather have as a collaboration partner for an assignment or a teammate in athletics? Somebody confident and upbeat, or someone apathetic and gloomy? The same is true when you apply for college, graduate school, or a job. Universities and employers are looking for people who will bring positive energy into their environment and lift up those around them. During my 20 years in the Air Force, I traveled to nearly 50 countries on 5 continents, from Russia to China, Uganda and Africa to Chile and South America, from New Zealand to Kyrgyzstan, and throughout Eastern and Western Europe. Upon my return, I would often be asked about how different the people were there. While governments may have contrasting views on the freedom and democracy we cherish, and certainly there is diversity in language and customs, the truth I realized through talking with the local people in all of these countries is that our common humanity makes us more alike than different. The people I met with around the world all wanted the same things as me. They wanted a peaceful and prosperous life for themselves and their families. So as you go forth to college or the workplace, I encourage you to embrace the increased diversity you will encounter. Seek out and learn from those with different backgrounds. I'm confident if you do so with an open mind, you will be inspired with hope, as I was in our common humanity. The third key is love. Love begins with you also. Be happy and content with who you are. You cannot give genuine love to others if you do not have it for yourself. While it is fine to adopt positive traits and behaviors of those around you, do not overly compare yourself with others. We are all given unique gifts. Strive to be the best version of yourself. As President John F. Kennedy said, one person can make a difference, and everyone should try. You don't have to make a difference on a global scale. You can make a positive difference in the lives of your family, friends, and those you meet on a daily basis. Next, find out what you love to do, what you're passionate about, and pursue it as your vocation. This is what will inspire you and bring you fulfillment. It's nearly impossible to be successful in the long run if you do not enjoy what you do. If you start a program in college or a job and you realize it does not inspire and fulfill you, look for another program or job which does. When I applied to the University of Miami, I thought I wanted to be a computer engineer. However, when I looked more at the curriculum, I realized I was more interested in the application of technology to improve business operations than I was in developing technology. So I switched my degree program from the College of Engineering to the School of Business. Finally, love each other. We are meant to share this life journey with family, friends, and those around us. In the Air Force, we have the Wingman Concept. Your wingmen are the airmen on your left and right wings. You and your wingmen look out for each other. You help each other accomplish the mission, and then you make sure each other return home safely. This is similar to your collaborators at Saline High and your teammates. You help each other complete the assignment or win the game. So when you get to college or the workplace, find your wingmen and help each other succeed. So faith, hope, love, these three. I wish for you all a life steadfast in faith, joyful in hope, and untiring in love. Now go out there and be amazing. Thank you.